Okay, folks, so I am continuing to disassemble this Bible. The spine was falling off, so I just laminated it because I just think it's really cool to preserve it. So, it's not on there no more. It's right here forever. Okay, till Jesus comes back or the earth is destroyed or the house catches on fire or everybody dies or whatever happens. Meteors fall from the sky. So far I have taken out all of the stuff that was in front of the Bible. And so most of that, okay, so this is the book of Matthew. I took that out. This is the presented 2-page, has no names written in it, so that has all been scanned in. This right here is that. So this is a parallel Bible in the New Testament. And then this is the books, all the books. I don't know how to make this all on the screen but anyways, so it's got the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, and the New Testament. There was this really cool page. It says the Good Shepherd. So I just laminated all these as I'm taking it apart. I'm trying to preserve it. And it's scanned in so that I can make a digital. So this is the 10 Commandments that's in there. I think it's awesome. It's got this whole thing right here that Jesus said. And it's got the original 10 Commandments, which is awesome. So today I am going to be dividing the Old Testament from the New Testament. Everything is ripped, right? But this, I'm going to cut so that it rips right in half. So that these will now be able to be picked up separately, because all the backing here is pretty strong together, but right here is its weak point. And so I think it's going to help me handle them individually better. Because now I've got the back, the cover page. I've already taken Matthew out, right? So that's why these aren't connected. So Matthew, then we got Mark. But now all of this is held together pretty good. Like, New Testament, hello. You could almost just kind of rebind all this and make this a separate book. And the same for this. Almost all this is still good. I took out Ecclesiasticus from somewhere in here. But there you go, folks. We're working on preserving all of this. So if you want to donate any money, just send me a message and let me know. I'll tell you how to do that. But I'm trying to get all of this scanned in, okay? The print shop is going to charge me $55 an hour to scan all of this in individually. To get there's 1,000 pages just in the Bible alone, not to mention all the other stuff that this Bible has in it. I mean, some pretty cool stuff. Look at that portrait right there. I think that's pretty neat. You can put little pictures in there. They're recessed, so you can put a picture in there. This is, I don't know what this is, Psalms. All the Psalms are in the back, so there's a section that's just the Psalms. Is that possible? Okay, so that's a word thing. Concordance of the proper names of Holy Scripture. But where was the beginning of that Psalm? So it's got all the proper names in the Bible and where to find them. So if someone says, hey, where does the word that mean? Name of this person at in the Bible, you can find it, which is pretty cool. The Psalms of David in meter. So this whole section is, the Psalms are in this, okay? But it's got this again. It's got a section that I need to take to the print shop called The Parables of Jesus. It isn't just a Bible. It's got so much other awesome features, in my opinion. And it's 140 years old. Maybe 142 years old. Let's see what's behind it. The Life of Alexander Cruden. What is that all about? Cruden's Concordance to the Old and New Testaments, giving the leading words of all important texts. Separate concordance to the proper names of the Holy Scriptures, being a dictionary and alphabetical index to the Bible. This is the only quarto edition of Cruden's Concordance that gives the leading words of text, enabling the reader to turn direct to any subject desired. So I have no idea what this thing even is, but that's cool. Ooh, wormwood. That's an interesting thing. There's a star or whatever named wormwood going to come out of the sky, hit the water in the end times. And there's also a Russian space thing they sent up, satellite or something that they called wormwood. Anyways, folks, this is me dividing this up. So in case you haven't seen it, here's what the front looks like. Sorry, I'm wiggling it around so much. You know, it's got some scripture. It says he was a Galilean by birth, Jew by religion, and a publican by trade. Talking about Matthew. And then it has Mark up here in the corner. I don't know why I can't get that. I ain't got good light, I guess. But right here, it says Mark. There we go. He dwelt as a man among men. John. Says he was born in Bethsaida and is spoken of as the disciple who Jesus loved. And then over here, he was a native of Antioch, a friend of Paul, who called him the best physician. Anyway, so it's got some really cool impression in the leather. And here's the back. Let's see, what is this? Let's see if we can see it in the light here. So it says Bethsaida. Oh, it says the same thing on the back. Wow. So because the back has been sitting on a table its whole life, so that's actually the same thing. And this has gold in it and this doesn't. But this was apparently the same as the front and the back. Huh. I never looked at it that close, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try to do some more as I'm disassembling it. Please, I covet anybody who would help. Please help.